All of you, please turn on your mic and your video. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Yes, please mic on and video on. I want to see you all.
Okay, it might be a bit difficult with the video, but we can try.
Okay. Okay, so let me introduce myself. I am 𝐘𝐨𝐠𝐚 𝐓𝐞𝐚. I'll be taking your classes on anatomy and physiology, human anatomy and physiology. So I want you to introduce yourselves, and that will include your name, your country, and your profession, like what you have been doing all these years. If you're a student of which field. So I want you to just introduce yourself. I'll call out your name and you say, okay, so Ronnie and Jean.
Hi, so my name is Ronnie. I am from Hungary. And what was the third thing we had to say? Sorry.
A third thing, your profession.
Oh, what I do. Yes, I'm a data analyst.
You're a?
Data analyst.
Okay. And your friend?
Hi, I'm Jean. I'm from the US and I'm a student.
Student of?
University.
Which subject?
Political science.
Nice. Okay. Okay. So it's the Moi.
Hi, I'm Moe. I'm 23 years old and I'm from the Netherlands. And I studied criminology, but I'm not really working in that field. And then before coming here, I was just working different jobs.
Okay, great. Michelle?
Hi, my name is Michelle. I'm from Indonesia and my background is in real estate.
Okay, very nice. And Marie?
Hi, my name is Marie. I'm from Germany, and I'm a social worker until the last month.
Social broker?
Hmm?
Social broker.
Worker. I work with disabled people and people who are mentally ill.
Okay, great. Okay, yes, thank you so much. So my name is 𝐘𝐨𝐿 and I have been studying yoga since 2014. And now I will be taking your anatomy and physiology, and it will be a very interactive session. So I will be asking you a lot of questions and you just either say it or you can just type in chat. So we'll do a lot of chatting, okay, through this session, so that it's more interactive. It's just not me talking and it gets very boring. Okay. So if you can tell me what is anatomy, since you guys have already studied, you have already done that 200-hour course, so I'm expecting that you'll be knowing already a lot of things. Okay, so if you can just write your message in chat box, what is anatomy? And you can turn off your mics. And videos depend on you. You want to keep it on or off, but please turn off your mics. Okay, good. So Moi is writing, studying. Achha, if I say your names incorrectly, please excuse me. So I don't know the correct. I will try to correct myself. So Moi is saying studying of the structure of the body. Very good, Moi. Any other answer? Study of body parts and the relation of one body part to another. Okay. Ronnie and Jean. Okay. So take it. You have some idea about anatomy and physiology. Okay. So my dear ladies, this is only ladies group, so it will be fun. So anatomy and physiology, there are two words. Okay, anatomy is, I ask you only anatomy. Anatomy is the body structure. Okay, the structure of this body that we have is called anatomy. And then there are different organs, different systems in the body. So how an organ functions, how it functions how the system functions, and then how the systems interact with each other. That comes under physiology. Anatomy is the body structure, and this is the functioning of that structure. Functioning, structure. Anatomy is structure, and physiology is the functioning. Yeah. So, here we know that in the anatomy, in the structure, there are different systems. Okay, what all we are going to study, and we are going to study it even more elaborately this time. You must have got only introduction in the 200-hour course, but here we'll be studying this more elaborately. So, skeletal system, respiratory system, digestive system, circulatory system, nervous system. These are the few systems that we are going to deal with. Skeletal system. What is skeletal system? Skeletal system is, can anyone tell me what is skeletal system in the chat box?
All the bones in the body?
Bones in the body, okay. Good. Bones. Only bones? Is it only bones?
Those are the joints and ligaments.
Ligaments. And cartilage.
Is it possible to pin your video so that when someone else speaks, it doesn't change? So as a host, you can click yourself.
Okay.
But Michelle, you can also do that. You can pin anyone's video yourself.
Oh, how?
Well, there is these like 3 dots when you hover over someone's name on the top side, and then you click on it, and there is a pin.
Are you on a computer or?
Oh yeah, I am.
Today I'm on the phone.
You can't do that with like an iPad or anything. So I think it's better the host pins themselves so that it doesn't
Okay,
change.
next time I'll do that.
No,
Sure.
you can do it easily. It's very easy. You just click on yourself and then you pin yourself so that the rest of the class only sees your screen.
Okay, wait. How can I do that? Okay, is it pinned?
Right. Well, right now
I think it is.
Okay. If it changes, then we'll let you know. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. So skeletal system is only bones, cartilage. Yeah. Okay. Now next is respiratory system. Can you tell what all is there in the respiratory system?
Breathing.
Breathing is a function.
So like lungs.
The organs I'm talking about. I'm asking the organs like bones, ligaments, cartilage. These are organs. I'm asking the organs related to respiratory system.
Lungs.
Sorry, lungs. Okay.
Lungs.
And
Nose.
nose. And
Diaphragm.
Diaphragm. Anyone else, please? Okay. Now, can you only continue if you know anything else?
The heart.
Heart.
Well,
In respiratory system.
well, it helps with spreading oxygen throughout the rest of the body, right?
Yes. No. Respiratory system is only about bringing the oxygen. It does not spread.
Okay.
We'll talk about how it is spread. Okay. So in respiratory system we have.
Your okay.
Yes. So here we have lungs. We have nose. We have trachea. We have bronchi. We have bronchioles. And that's it, lungs. Okay, so can you tell me what all is there in digestive system?
Sorry. What were the last two? I can't see. Bronchi and
Bronchioles.
bronchioles.
Yes. Is like what you see is right, or it is the mirror image?
Oh, it's right.
It's right, but it's very small. Oh, I
Very
think you're
small, but it is
yeah.
right. I see it in a mirror image. I don't know why.
For us, it's okay though.
Yeah,
So,
It is okay. Or
yeah,
it is fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, this is okay. I'll write it quick. Bronchioles.
Okay.
Yeah. So now circulatory system. Can you tell me what all is there in circulatory system?
Digestive. Oh, sorry, it was digestive, no?
Sorry, digestive. Yes, digestive, please.
stomach.
Stomach.
I think you still need to pin your video. It's still flipping back and forth.
It is still.
Yeah.
Okay, can you tell me how do I do that?
Yes.
Exit
can
in video. No, it is.
pin
It is
yourself.
pinned. It was pinned.
Spotlight. It's spotlight. It's called spotlight. So you spotlight yourself.
Live stream on YouTube background, filter minimizing meeting settings. Is it in meeting settings?
No, you just tap yourself as a host.
Huh.
And then you click on yourself and then spotlight video.
Okay, wait. Participants, host, spotlight for everyone. Okay, yeah, I think now it's done.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Okay. Yeah, so stomach.
Large and small intestine.
Okay, good. Large and small intestine. And
Your salivary glands.
salivary glands. Salivary glands. What else?
Your mouth.
Mouth. Yes. Okay, start from your mouth and then say things. Okay, yeah, mouth. And next.
Esophagus.
Hmm?
Is that right? Esophagus or
Esophagus, yes.
oh.
Yes. Then esophagus, we have stomach, and then
Tongue.
okay, so anything in the mouth you're missing? Mouth,
Teeth.
Tongue.
teeth, and
Tongue.
tongue.
And throat.
Throat, okay. It's okay, throat is not so. Esophagus, we have included esophagus. Then we have stomach, then we have small intestine, large intestine. And we have some glands like liver, like it's okay, we'll study that later.
Gallbladder.
Okay. Gallbladder. Yeah, and no, let's not include that here, but these are the major organs of digestive system. Okay, we can say pancreas, there are different glands. We'll study glands in different, not in this. Okay, yeah, now circulatory system. Can you tell me what all is there in circulatory system?
Your heart.
Heart. And
Arteries.
arteries,
Veins.
veins, very nice, and very important,
Your blood.
yes, blood.
Easy.
Okay, so someone was saying that in respiratory system, you know that the oxygen is spread all over the body, right? So we take oxygen inside through this. Okay, the oxygen enters the body through respiratory system, but it spreads through circulatory system, through blood. Okay, enters the body through respiratory system, but it travels throughout the body only through circulatory system. All right. Now nervous system. What all is included in nervous system? Can you please tell what is included in nervous system?
Nerves. The
Nerves.
spine. The spine.
Yes. And very important, the base.
The brain.
Yes, of course, the brain. So we have now talked about the major organs of different systems in the body. This is the modern science that we study. Okay. Okay, can you tell me why? You can either speak or you can even chat. Why are we studying this anatomy and physiology in yoga, where we were supposed to study about asana, meditation, pranayam, but we are studying anatomy? This is like not understandable. Can you please explain why am I teaching you this in yoga?
Well,
Because,
sorry, go ahead, Michelle.
oh, it's okay. You go ahead.
You can please type your answers.
It's kind of hard to type with the iPad.
To avoid injury and to know how asana affect our body. Good. Next. This is a good answer.
So we can help our students
Mm-hmm.
maximize their practice
Yes.
depending on what they would like to focus on.
Yes. Okay, good. So we are studying this anatomy and physiology in asana, because in yoga, because when we know the structure of our body, only then we can work upon our body. If we do not know what all is there inside the body, then we cannot understand the effects of the asanas, of like, if I want to ask you one thing. When you breathe, okay, what do you breathe? What do you take inside your body? Through
Air.
nostrils. Air?
Air.
Okay, any other answer?
Prana.
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 Okay.
Oxygen.
And oxygen. Okay. So good answers. Now see, what we take inside is, we generally, it is when it is said when we inhale, we take oxygen inside. When we exhale, we take out the carbon dioxide. But that is not true entirely. When we breathe in, so this is what we breathe in. So in that, 78% is nitrogen. Only 21% is oxygen and 1% is other gases. Okay, but we generally say that when you inhale, the oxygen goes inside because we are focused on oxygen. We do not care about the nitrogen. We are only focused on the oxygen because that works like a fuel for us. So when we breathe in, we breathe in this composition, and this oxygen, it gets utilized and then it turns into carbon dioxide. Okay, can you tell me that this entire 21% converts into CO2? Does, just write yes, no. Okay, does this whole 21% of oxygen gets converted into CO2? I want to know. You can say yes, no.
No.
No. Okay. So, if it does not get converted into completely into carbon dioxide, can you relate it with the practice of pranayama? The inhalation, exhalation, and the concept of oxygen and carbon dioxide. Like how the study of this respiratory system helps you in understanding this pranayama. In pranayama, we learn to expand our lung capacity. Yes. So here is the, like we know that we learn to expand the lung capacity, but how is that lung capacity increased? Okay. So today is very introductory class, but I'll tell you a very good concept so that whenever you do pranayama, you know why you're doing this pranayama. You get to, utilize this concept efficiently. Okay. So what happens is when you take in, this is suppose a bronchiole. Okay, this is air. Here, okay, this is O2. Whatever I have noted is O2. Okay, and then there is a layer of arteries. Okay, this is blood. Okay, so what happens? This oxygen, it comes here. This oxygen comes here. Sorry. Okay, so all this oxygen. So when you have inhaled, and when you hold that inhalation, you are giving time to the lung and to the artery to do that exchange of oxygen. Okay, so like if you have inhaled once and you're holding it, so the more oxygen, whatever oxygen you have taken once, you're maximizing your body to take the maximum oxygen inside. If you do not hold, only few molecules of oxygen are taken and rest go away. So like you walked, you have inhaled, you did some work, but you could not optimize your work. So to optimize that one inhalation, you hold. When you hold, this oxygen goes inside. You give yourself some time to absorb that oxygen. That's why you hold. And that's how the lung capacity is increased. Okay? Do you understand it?
Can I ask a question?
Yes, please.
Is it better to have a slow, very slow inhalation, maybe like long, like 10-second inhalation, or better to hold, breathe 5 seconds, but hold longer?
It's always better to breathe very, very, very slow.
So it's
Like when
so
you're
more
breathing,
oxygen comes as you breathe, like let's say 10-second inhale versus 5-second inhale and like 10-second
no.
hold.
If you are practicing your breathing, So it is always better that you increase your inhalation, you increase your hold, and you increase your exhalation.
Okay.
Yes,
But
it is never advisable to, reduce your inhalation and increase your exhalation, your hold. No, it has to be in a proper ratio. Like you must have started with 1:1:1. First you must have started 1:1, then 1:1:1, then 1:2:2, something like that. Okay, so it is advisable to do in a ratio. You cannot just say you can increase or decrease inhalation and do something else with this, do something else with that. No, it is always in a ratio. So if you have understood this concept, please say yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Any doubt you can ask
Yes.
in this. Okay, so next we have studied circulatory system. Now nervous system. Nervous system has nerves, spine, and brain. Okay, you're always told to sit straight. Why is so? Can you please tell me why you are always asked to sit straight?
So that the energy
straighten
is
your-
flowing. So that
Okay, from where?
the nadis are flowing from up to down and it's the other way around.
Only nadis?
No, also something else.
Okay. So if anybody wants to type the answer, you can type the answer. That why you're always advised to sit straight, spinal cord straight, spinal cord straight. Why it is so important to keep your spinal cord straight? Anyone? Okay, I'll tell you. So you see, there are several bones. Like in we have several region, spinal cord. Okay, here we have cervical region, we have thoracic region, we have lumbar region. Okay, and then we have coccyx here. So
Can you put the camera a little bit down so we can see
yes.
you? Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So what happens? There are multiple bones here. Okay, so I'm taking example of two bones. So there is like two bones here, and then there is cushioning here. Okay, so and nerves. The nerves we talked about here. Okay, they are flowing through the spinal cord. And suppose this is cervical region. Okay. Suppose this is your cervical region. You get it? Now what happens? This nerves, it will spread here and it will go down to your hands, to your arms. Yeah, right? Now what happens? Due to bad posture, this get distorted. Can you see the difference? This is normal. This is distorted now. So this cushioning layer, it gets crushed between the two bones. And now what will happen? These nerves that were flowing, they also get distorted here. So now what will happen? The nerves that were flowing here will not function properly. And then that's how people who are suffering from cervical region issues, they have problem in their arms. So the arm was fine, but because the spinal cord is not fine, you see, the spinal cord is causing the problem in the arm. You see, that's why it's always advised to keep your spinal cord straight. You understood this concept? Any doubt in this concept?
Yeah.
Yes.
You understood?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank
Okay,
you.
okay. Good. Okay. So this is what we study in the skeletal system. So okay, the question was why we study anatomy and physiology in yoga. So this is because of this concept of you studied oxygen exchange and then the spinal cord, how it functions. So because of that, you understand every asana. Okay, you understand how that asana will be affecting different body parts, and that different body part will produce different effects, how things can be corrected. Okay, so that's why we study yoga, we study anatomy and physiology in yoga. Any doubt in that? Good. Okay. Yes, so this was all about the modern science, okay, that we study. Now in Ayurveda, we have been studying certain things since very ancient. Okay, and we would not study just this skeletal system, respiratory system, digestive, circulatory, nervous. We went a little deeper. Okay, like we have the concept of Panchakosh in Ayurveda and you. So what is that Panchakosh? Panchakosh means 5. This here means 5. Kosh means layers. Okay. Has
we put
anyone
the-
of you studied about?
Can we put the screen a little to the left? Yes, thank you.
Okay, this was
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
yeah, no problem. Yeah, so have you studied about Panchakosh?
Is it the same as the one from Iyengar's book, Light on
Yes.
Life?
Panchakosh, it is same. Yes.
Okay. Yes.
You have studied about. Okay, can you tell various Panchakosh, various layers in your own language? Don't have to use those same terms. In your own language, if you can tell.
So first you have to have the physical body.
Hmm.
So it's like posture, get the right asana, make sure your body is familiar with it.
Mm-hmm.
And then only after that, that's like when people do warrior 3, it's kind of like difficult, but after you do it a while, then you can start focus on your breathing.
Mm-hmm.
And then the breathing is, you can be a little more comfortable during the pose.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like the life force energy, right, for the blood, lymph, and this cerebrospinal fluid.
Yes.
And then
Okay. So yes.
and then you go through the mind for
Yeah.
the next one.
Mhm.
And then the next one is like sea of motions, awareness, and the last one is bliss.
Yes, good. Okay, so the Panchakosh is the 5 layers of the body. Like suppose this is your body. Okay, this is 1 layer. Okay, and then there are like 5 layers to it. Panchakosh. Okay, 5 layers. Annamay-kosh. Annamay-kosh is the physical body that we have studied here in these various systems. This is the Annamay-kosh. And An means food. Okay, this is a Sanskrit word, Annamay-kosh. Ann is the food that we eat. Okay, so the food that we eat, it forms the physical body in itself, like skeletal systems, respiratory system, digestive system, circulatory, nervous system, all that comes in Annamay-kosh. Okay, then the prana. Okay, in respiratory system, the air that we take inside is not prana. Okay, it is a part of that prana. Pran is that vital force that keeps you alive. It's not just the air. It is the vital force that keeps us alive. Then Mannamaya Kosh. Okay, what is Mannamaya Kosh? Mannamaya Kosh is the mind. It's not the brain, it's the mind. Okay. Then Vijnanamaya Kosh. Vijnanamaya Kosh, it is the mind, which is, okay, can you tell me, are we just this physical body or there is something else about it? Okay, not you, Michelle, please. Anyone else who wants to say if we are just the physical body or we are something more than that?
There's also like the astral body.
Sorry?
Also like the astral body and
Astral body, okay. Probably we are something related to astral body, but you see, we are also having a lot of knowledge. Okay, we are different from other animals. And why we are different? See, even animals like a dog, like a tiger, he also eats. He has Annamaya Kosh. He also breathes. So he has Pranamaya Kosh. He's alive. He breathes. He's alive. So he has Pranamaya Kosh. But we humans, we have a Manamaya Kosh. Animals, other animals also have little bit of brain because they do certain activities that also requires yes, intellectual body. Eva has written intellectual body. So that intelligence we have. Okay, that a dog cannot chat. He can chat, but he doesn't know how to operate it. Even if he learns to operate, because there are some, pets, they have learned a lot of skills, but they cannot develop it. We have developed this technology, and how we have developed this is through Vijnanamaya Kosh, the intelligence. Okay, and then in yoga, our ultimate objective is to be happy, to be blissful. That is Anandamaya Kosh. Okay. Anandamaya Kosh is the bliss, the happiness that we all look forward to. Sometimes we achieve everything, we are so intelligent, we have so much of money, but we are not happy because we have not worked upon our fifth layer, that is Anandamaya Kosh. So it is important that we work on all the 5 layers. We eat good, we breathe good, we think or we study, we take information, good information, then we Vijnanamaya Kosh, we do some intelligent work, we exercise our brain, and then we also Anandamaya Kosh, we also work on our spiritual grounds. We study spirituality, we practice spirituality, so that will feed our Anandamaya Kosh. For Annamaya Kosh, we feed our body. For Pranamaya Kosh, we inhale, exhale. For Mannamaya Kosh, we play with our mind. Then Vijnanamaya Kosh, we study books, we do introspection, and for Anandamaya Kosh, we go into spirituality. So these are 5 layers according to Ayurveda. Okay, so now we have another thing, that is chakras, nadis, and prana. Okay, so you must have heard that chakra awakening, chakras is so important. What are chakras?
Energy fields within our body.
Yes. That. So chakras are the nodes. Basically, these are nodes in our brain, in our spinal cord. So chakras are basically related to nervous system. Okay, and we work in yoga, we work on awakening our chakras. Yeah, in yoga, we basically talk about 7 chakras, and we'll study that later. Today it is only introduction. Next is nadis. We have 72,000 nadis in our body, and these are not these physical nadis I'm talking about. These are some spiritual nadis that we study in yoga. And of those, there are 3 very important nadis that we talk about. Can you name them? The 3 nadis?
Ida,
Yes.
Pingala,
Yes, Ida. Yes.
No.
And Sushumna. Yes, very good. Moi has texted. Very good, Moi. Yes. So these are the three important nadis that we study about in yoga. Okay, I want you all to do one activity. Okay, just take your hand and do this. Inhale. Then again inhale. And you have to tell me, wait. Let me demonstrate. Okay. So you do this, okay, and then you have to tell me in which nostril you felt your more of air. Okay, more exhalation in which. Okay. Yes, please do it. Or you can do like this also if you are. But I feel this is easier. You block this and exhale. Then you block this and exhale. Okay, you please text this. Hannah. I want you to text this. Right nostril is more open for Moi, right for Michelle, and others please text. I want 6 answers. I have only received 2. Left, okay. So 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 answers. 4, right. Okay, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more, please write your answer. Right, left. Yes. We had inversion class. Maybe that's why. What does that mean, Eva? If you can explain that.
Because I think that the Pingala is the male one, and it's about power and about active, being active, and that's why. No, it's the male one, right?
Okay, it's
The right
not
one is the male
male.
one.
Okay. Right. Okay, for some it is right, and for a few it is left.
Yeah.
Okay, so is there anyone who has like equal sort of exhalation from both the nostrils? Just speak up.
Yeah.
It's
equal.
You can even,
Mine
it's
is equal.
Who's can you please text?
Me.
Who has me? Okay, Roni or Jean?
No, it's Jean.
Jean. Okay, very nice. Okay. Seems like you have already attained nirvana. Okay. You don't need this yoga classes. You have already achieved everything. Good. Okay. So, okay, it's nothing like that. I'll teach you the concept. Okay. So, Ida is the left nostril. Okay, left. Pingla is the right. This is a little cold and this is a little hot. Okay, during the day, our nostrils keep shifting. Okay, sometimes it is Ida, sometimes it is Pingla. Okay, it is not always left or right. It is always changing. If you check during the daytime, the whole day you keep checking. Okay, like after 1 hour, 2 hours, you keep checking and you'll see it shifts. Sometimes it is Ida, sometimes it is Pingla. And sometimes you'll also feel it is the Sushumna. Sometimes we get this. Okay, it is the balanced nadi. Okay, our aim in yoga is to attain this Sushumna nadi activated. So when both the nostrils are activated equally, like you do not have one nostril flowing more and other is like little blocked. If both are equally functioning, then the Sushumna nadi is functioning. Okay, so our aim is to attain this neutral, that Kundalini. You must have heard about Kundalini. Yes. So when Kundalini is awakened, it is awakened through Sushumna nadi. So when we are working in Ida and Pingla continuously, like we have breathing, no, like breathe in through left, exhale, Inhale. So we are deliberately trying to remove all the blockages from the two nostrils, and we are trying to activate our Sushumna. This is the most important nadi throughout our body, and it is the aim that we activate this nadi. That throughout the day only Sushumna is working. That is the aim of our yoga classes. So now we have understood why we are studying anatomy. We are studying like this will help us in pranayam, and it will help us in our asana, and why we are the ultimate motive is to activate Sushumna. Okay, so whenever you practice to awaken this Sushumna. Yeah, good.
Why is it so important?
Sushumna,
Yeah.
we'll study that in other classes, but it is important. This is important. Okay, because you cannot learn everything in one single day.
Okay.
Yeah, today is just the introduction of various topics. So gradually we'll study all these in detail. Today was just very like overview, bird's view of whatever we are going to study in this 1 month. Okay. So if you have any query in today's lecture, you can ask. Free to ask.
Okay.
So far, so good. Thank you.
What was the other one? Nadis and the other in the board?
Prana.
Nadis and prana?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, right. Okay.
Yes. Panchakosh, chakras, nadis, and prana.
Okay.
Yes. So any query from today's lecture, something that you not understood. So here is the brief of today's lecture. You can all go through. I'll just read out to you. Human anatomy, physiology. We studied the definition of anatomy, which is structure. This is functioning. Okay. Then there is skeletal system, respiratory system, digestive system, circulatory system, nervous system. Okay. Then we studied major organs of these systems. And we studied why these systems, various systems are important in the field of yoga. Then we studied the language of Ayurveda. Panchakosh, which includes Annamaya Kosh, Pranamaya Kosh, Manomaya Kosh, Vijnanamaya Kosh, Anandamaya Kosh. These are the 5 layers. Then we have chakras. We have 7 chakras. Nadis, we have 3 nadis. Ida, Pingala, Sushumna. And then we have prana. About this prana we'll study in next lecture. So any query?
What did you call it? Ayurvedic or the
Ayurvedic. Ayurvedic. Yes. I'll just write it down for you. Ayurvedic.
Oh, Ayurveda.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Very helpful.
Thank you. See
Great
you all on
class.
Monday. Yes.